welcome to my channel. I'm Andrea and today I have a brand new project pan to share with you all. This is the Day of the Dead project pan. It was created by Jen from Project Beauty and Kim from Teacher Loves Beauty, and it is all about celebrating the Mexican tradition Day of the Dead, which is where obviously they celebrate all of the people who have passed on. So they have created this project a little bit differently, which is kind of fun. So there are 20 prompts, but each prompt has 2 prompts within the prompt, if that makes any sense. So I'll just give you, for example, prompt number 1 has a part A that's a purple item, or part B, an item that gives you grief. And you roll in 3 prompts at a time, so you'll end up working on 6 items, but you cannot roll a new prompt in until you have finished both parts A and B of a previous prompt. So again, in my example, prompt 1, the purple item and the item that gives you grief, I cannot roll a new prompt until I finish my goals on both items for that prompt. I think it makes sense. I mean, it's not too difficult of a concept. I struggle with explaining things correctly. So anyway, this is a year-long project. It starts today, November 2nd, and it runs until November 1st of 2023. Monthly updates, as I said, rolling style, and we're just going to get into it. I picked my prompts and products already so that I could just hop right on here and share with you what I'm going to be working on. And of course, I stuck my tripod right in front of all of my products, so I've got to move them so I can actually access them. So I actually did roll prompt number 1. So the first part of prompt 1 is purple, an item with purple packaging, purple in the color or name. So I have this Tatcha Dewy Skin Cream that I got in a gift set from TJ Maxx. It is brand new. I have not touched it yet, and my goal will be to finish this one. I don't know how much I'm going to need for that every night, so I don't know how long it'll take, but we're gonna work on it. Then the second part of prompt number 1 is pain, suffering, grief, mourning, an item that gives you grief. Loose products always give me grief, especially loose highlighters. So this is a highlighter from Sydney Grace. It looks really dark, but it's not that dark on the face. This is in the shade Candied Peach. They're also a pain in the butt to swatch. Oh my. Okay. So, obviously I would not use that much on my face, but you can see how dark it looks in the tub, pan, whatever, and then how it shears out. I mean, obviously this is super metallic because I did a very heavy swatch, but that's also part of the problem with loose highlighters, is picking up just the right amount of product. So that was definitely not the right amount of product. So my goal is to use this 10 times. The next prompt I rolled was prompt number 13, and 13A is orange Mexican marigolds called Cempasúchil. Hopefully I said that kind of correctly. I mean, I did almost have a Spanish minor in college, so you'd think I know how to pronounce things, but... And that is for 20 flowers. Use a product 20 times. So we actually, I don't know if these are the exact, but we actually have Mexican marigolds in our garden. I don't know where they came from, honestly. Like, I didn't plant these, but they're there, and the plants grow absolutely gigantic. I want to say they're at least, because our bed is raised. It's a raised bed, so I'm kind of estimating, but I want to say these are at least like 4 feet high. And they have these gorgeous flowers on them. I am usually not a huge fan of marigolds, but these, and there's always like happy fat little bumblebees all around them, and I love them. So I just thought, we have a couple that are still in decent shape out there, so I thought I'd bring one in to show you, even though I don't know if this is the exact Mexican marigold that this prompt is referring to. I just thought it'd be fun to show it to you because they are really pretty flowers. We'll just do that and hope it stays. It probably won't. So the prompt is use a product 20 times, and I decided I'm going to bring in my new Tarte Precious Gems. Like, look at that packaging. Ooh. Amazonian Clay Cheek Palette. I have not used it yet. It has 5 blushes, and then it has the Park Avenue Princess Bronzer, which I really love that bronzer. So let's see if I can give swatches of all these blushes. I swatched this really shitty, so. But anyway, this just looks like a blob. I don't know why I decided to swatch it this way, but I swatched it. So these are all the blushes, and this is the bronzer. I swatched it terribly. They're kind of all running together. But anyway, just, I'm not doing it again, so I don't know what it looks like. And I want to use this palette 20 times. Now, if I happen to use a blush and a bronzer, I am going to count that as 2 different uses. But other than that, because there is only one bronzer and the rest are blushes, unless I'm reaching for the bronzer and the blush at the same time, which I wouldn't necessarily do every time I use this palette anyway. It's just going to be one use. And I do want to use everything in here at least once, but for 20 uses, I don't think that should be a problem. So that is what I'm going to bring in for that part A of that prompt. And then part B is toys, a childlike themed or tiny sized item or mini. This was part of my Sephora birthday gift. It's the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk lipstick. I've never had this lipstick before, so we're going to see what all the fuss is about. This is how much is in there. It's not, I have to make sure I don't. Okay, maybe rolling it all the way up and swatching is not the best idea, just saying. So that is the shade. I mean, I think it'll look pretty. I don't know. Like, I'm slowly getting more into, like, these mauve-y kind of nudie shades, but, I mean, this is where my heart is at with lip colors. So, I don't know. We'll see. Do I want to try to finish it? I do. I'm going to try to finish it. Like, we're just going to see. We're going to see. And then the last prompt that I rolled in was for number 16. So the first prompt for that one is served cold, a cooling item. I don't have a ton of cooling items, so this might be a little bit of a stretch, but I have this Briogeo Scalp Revival Charcoal and Tea Tree Scalp Treatment. And I feel like scalp treatments, they usually have like a tingling, cooling effect on your head. So I've never tried it before. I don't know if it actually does, but I'm going to hope it does. And even if it doesn't, this is what I'm bringing in for this prompt because I don't have any cooling items, really. So this is, like I said, brand new. There's 5 mils in here. So it's up to here is where it's at. And I'm going to try to finish this. It says it doesn't say how often you should use it, just, you know, use it after washing and before styling. But it doesn't, I mean, this isn't something that I would use every single day anyway. Maybe once or twice a week. We'll see. I think it's going to take me a while to finish it, just because even though you like have, according to the directions, you part your hair in sections and then do 1 to 2 drops in each like section and massage it in. I still don't know how much that's going to actually use up every time I use it, so this might be in for a while, but that's what we're going to do. And then the second part of that prompt is black, so something with black packaging, black in color, black in the name. I decided that I was going to pull in my Lorac Shine Bright eyeshadow palette. I do have 2 pans in this already. They're little pans, but they're there. But I just want to use this no pan left behind style, and then because that, even if I finish this goal, if I haven't finished this, I can't roll a new prompt in yet. Okay, someone's doing something outside, so I better hurry this up. So even though I might be finished no pan left behind with this well before the scalp treatment is over, I can't roll in a new prompt. So if that happens, I may try to I may just keep this in and just reach for it. Maybe try to hit pan and like ecru or something like that. Just to get a little more use on it, because this is an older palette and I don't really reach for it. So that's my plan. This is the... I seriously don't have any clue what they're doing outside. It sounds like some animal is... It sounds like they're cutting metal or something. I don't know. So anyway, that is the intro for the Day of the Dead Project Pan, created by Jenn and Kim. I hope you will go check them out, as well as the Fantastic Ladies group. I'll have all the info listed down below, how you can sign up, and the master list of everyone who is participating. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you're having a good day or night wherever you are. You're staying safe and sane and healthy, and I will talk to you in the next one. Bye.